Good morning everyone, or good afternoon depending on where you're watching this video. So as a change, I'm gonna trial something new. So as you noticed, I'm gonna speak in English so I can touch a wider community and go further than France. Obviously you can hear my accent, so yes, I'm French. So today, or in the last couple of days, I wanna trial something new. Every day I'm watching those kind of video. I'm not sure if you know this channel in YouTube, Starter Story, which is a channel who is broadcasting all the entrepreneurial success where guys or girls are creating small apps, small website as a side business, and they are turning this into a huge success. So I guess every day I am thinking about this. I'd like to create something that works, something successful, you know. I've tried to create a couple of websites like calculrentabilitylocative.com. So it's just a small tool which allows you to see if your real estate investment is worth it or not. So yeah, I'm just trying those kind of side businesses, and I'd like to try something different. So in all those videos, I can see that it's all the non-sexy ideas which works, and it's always like we don't always need to reach the shiny object. We just need to think about thinking or resolving painful problem for day-to-day on a day-to-day basis for everyone. And for example, this guy, I think he's based in Australia, and he's created a small app or a small SaaS which allows you like to package a lot of application within Microsoft Intune. So I'm not sure if you know very well Azure or Microsoft Intune, but it's just a way to push some predefined packages, like with all your application that you want to push on a specific PC or laptop directly. So it's just packaged this into a small SaaS, and it seems to be making $60,000 per month with this tiny app or tiny SaaS, which is incredible. So I want to try something myself. I want to trial first Claude Code. I've coded a bunch of website with ChatGPT. I want to trial Claude Code for the next one because everyone says it's amazing. So I want to see it myself, and I want to kind to create this MVP, this small SaaS with Claude Code and see how it goes basically. So I'm going to show you that. And thinking of non-sexy ID, as a reminder, I'm working as a network and security engineers. So I guess one of the daily tasks, or one task which is repetitive and is coming back quite often, is to deploy new switches or new routers on the network. And I think sometimes it is quite a pain because you need to fetch part of the template from your colleagues, part of the template from an older deployment, part of the template on a Sublime, on a Notepad++, or any other kind of notes on your PC that you saved in the past. And I didn't see any quick way to like generate templates, so whether it's switches or routers, in seconds. So I think I'm gonna try to trial that with you guys, and I'm gonna document that in a few episodes on YouTube so everyone can see what's the outcome and where we can, like, what we can achieve in what amount of time. Okay, so since this morning, because the idea is from this morning, I've chatted with claude.ai, and I asked him to show me some rough template of how it could look, or like the MVP could look. So this is that. You can see some basic information where you can generate production ready Cisco configs in seconds. In the idea, we're gonna put some predefined field on the MVP, so like name of the switch, type of the switch you want to deploy, which version, number of port, like do you want to enable SSH, do you want to enable DHCP on your client ports, and so on. And potentially put some context, so like ChatGPT or Claude-like, where there is a prompt where you can put more specific stuff. And the tool will generate your config based on the Cisco best practices. Okay, maybe in the future, let's see what the first MVP looks like, but in the next release, next version, maybe we will be able to save the template, because we want to be able to reuse that template for newer deployment, or we want to be able to simply share the template with some colleagues. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So as a start, for every side business that I'm trying to launch, I need to come up with a domain name. So I open my Ahref tools, which is just a website seeing what keywords are trendy, or how much some specific keyword or phrases are performing on Google. So for example, as a rough example, if we look for Cisco network diagram template on Google, Ahref says there is an average of 200 research for that phrase. So I just had a quick look on those keywords, and I think I'm not going to use Cisco in the domain name, because I don't want to be attacked by Cisco, because it's a brand and we cannot really use it. So I'm gonna buy netconfgen.com, which is pretty simple for network configuration generator. Netconfgen, I guess it sounds easy to remember. And .com, because I want to make this project or this YouTube video recognizable anywhere apart from France, hence why I'm talking in English. Okay, so I'm gonna go now purchasing that domain, so it will be done. Let's restart. netconfgen.com. netconfgen.com is available, €80 per year. I'm just gonna take it for a year for now is enough. So it's roughly €10 for the whole year, which is cheap enough. I don't want to take any hosting with it, because I'm going to reuse a legacy server I used to have in the previous year. Do I want DNS Anycast? Yes, why not? Okay, so the purchase is in process. So next step, I'm gonna purchase the Claude Code plan. So I'm gonna go there, upgrade plan. I'm gonna take the Pro plan. Okay, so I just purchased the Claude Pro features. So it was like €18 per month. I took it for a month. So let's see how it goes. So now I'm pointed for get the most out of Claude on your desktop. So I'm gonna download that through macOS. I'm gonna install that. I'm just installing it on my other screen. It seems it's installed. Yes. So I'm gonna put it on that screen. So I'm gonna continue with Google. Okay, nice. So I don't really know how that works. I'm gonna get back to my Claude chat now. Tac, chat, tac. Okay, so I'm gonna tell him. Okay, so let's continue in English. I've just purchased the domain name. I've just purchased Claude Pro. I've just installed Claude on my Mac. How do I need to link my VPS and Claude Code now? Note, I need to wipe entirely my Linux VPS. Okay, so let's continue this way. So I think my first step is to wipe my VPS. So I'm gonna log in on my VPS on the right. SSH. Okay, so I'm logged in now. Clear tech. Okay, so yes, I'm in there. From the OVH control panel, reinstall the OS. Okay, so I'm gonna try to reconnect to OVH. Okay, I'm back. So I just reinstalled my VPS server, which is hosted in France. So now I'm gonna keep going with what Claude AI is suggesting. So SSH, just run that to update all the Linux machine. Okay, great. So now it's nice and easy. I'm gonna do this. Tac, tac, tac. Okay, so the install or the updates are almost done. Okay, it seems done. So if we do sudo, who am I? It says I'm root. Okay. Updates done. Tac. Install essential now. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm gonna up my video there. Tac. Okay, it's in progress. Then firewall setup. Tac. Done. Command may disrupt existing SSH connection. You want to proceed? Yes, I want to proceed. Firewall is active and enabled on system startup. Okay. Verify with this command. Open SSH, allow anywhere. Okay. Then Node.js. Okay, so I need to install Node.js 20. Tac. If I scroll up for the initial task, is that the same? Yes. Okay. So I think I need to copy paste this, the version. No, fuck. Tac. Okay, Node.js is good. Now Claude Code. So I'm gonna install Claude Code on my VPS server. There seems to be a lot of errors, so let's just input that to Claude. Tac. Classic npm permission issue. Okay. Fix it by configuring npm to install globally in your home directory instead of your system folder. Tac. Okay, now you reinstall Claude Code again. Added 2 packages in 8 seconds. Okay, so let's verify with this command now. Tac. Shit. Wrong window in the background. Tac. Claude Code is installed. Now let's authenticate it with your Claude Pro account. It will display a URL in the terminal. Okay, so let's do Claude. Nice. Dark mode is fine, yes. It will display a URL in the terminal. Copy that URL. Is there a URL? Not really to me. Maybe I went too fast. Okay, yeah. I guess this is my URL. Open the URL on your Mac or Safari. Okay, so if I go back there, authentication code. Okay. Paste this into Claude Code. Login successful. Nice. After that, it will redirect to a page showing an authorization code. Copy paste in your VPS. What do you see on the page after you click authorize? I see login successful. Sorry, press enter to continue. Okay, so now my VPS seems to be connected with Claude Code, so then you should land directly on a Claude Code session. Try something simple to test it's working. Okay, let's do this. Press enter to continue. Yes, I trust this folder. Okay, so it seems to be the prompt. Hello, how are you connected? Yes, I'm connected and ready to help. What can I do for you? Tac. Claude Code is live on your VPS. Nice. Let's build netconfgen now. Start by creating the project structure. Okay, so exit CLI. Okay, so it seems I'm out of the Claude Code CLI. Then mkdir, so I'm gonna create some folder in my VPS, so folder netconfgen, and then I'm gonna go in it, as far as I understand. Okay, once Claude Code is open in Tmux. I'm not sure if Claude Code is open in Tmux right now, but let's see. Let's move my camera away. I don't think it went right. You pasted it in the bash terminal instead of inside Claude Code. You need to launch Claude Code first. Okay. Claude. Okay, so I pasted it wrong. I need to launch Claude Code. So I just did Claude on my terminal and on my VPS server in there. Wait for the Claude Code prompt to appear. It looks like this. So let's do again. Yes, I trust this folder. Then paste the prompt. Don't paste in the regular bash script. Okay, so let's do this. Tac. Let's see what it does. Okay, so now we need to understand what Claude Code is telling us. Use skill Claude API. Do you want to proceed? I guess, yeah. Okay. Swooping, so I guess it's thinking and working on it in the background. In the meantime, I think that'd be great if I could link my new domain to my VPS server. So I'm going to reconnect to... Yeah, so I need to change those AW code with my VPS IP address as far as I remember. Tac, 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 tac. Okay. It should be fine. So if we go back there, skill Claude API, I will create all 5 files for the netconfgen Flask app now. Running. Bash command lshom and mkdir. Do you want to proceed? Yes. Right, create file requirements.txt. Do you want to create requirements.txt? Yes. Let's keep going. Billowing 1 minute and 13 seconds, 88 token. I have no idea what it means. I guess I'm just using token globally to use Claude Code. We'll see. So it seems it's generated some kind of Python script here. Do you want to create app? Can I go up a little bit? No. Maybe this way. Do you want to create app.py? Yes, let's go. Combobulating, no idea what it means. I'm still following the prompt. I'm gonna tell him. Let's wait. Okay, so it seems it's generated the base HTML page. So do you want to create index.html? Yes. Actually, let's ask the question. What does mean? What means? Especially the tokens. Claude Code is working, that's a good sign. Okay, this is what get built on your Claude Pro account, but Pro includes a generous monthly allowance. So for a bill like this, you'll be fine. Okay, I need to check what's my allowance because I don't want to be billed 10k, you know. Do you want to create result.html? Yes. Okay, so where do I see this? Claude, where do I go? Upgrade. Not upgrade, but maybe billing. Claude Code. Usage, maybe. Okay, where do I see this token allocation? Because it seems quite important to me now. Good question, blah blah blah. Go to Claude Code, your account settings. Claude Code, account. Usage, you'll see a progress bar, okay? Usage. I guess that's that. A 5-hour rolling window begins with your first prompt. Pro users average 10-40 prompts per window depending on the code size for building Okay, I guess let's monitor this because it, you see, 20% used. Reset in 3 hours. Okay, where am I? Do you want to create style.css? Yes, I do. Pip install Flask Anthropic. Do you want to proceed? Yes, so I guess it's about installing Flask on the VPS. Pip install Flask Anthropic. Pip free, yes. Python free, yes. I guess it's gonna check which Python version is gonna be installed. Do you want to proceed? Yes. It seems the Python version is not correct. Let's continue. Sudo apt get installed, yes. %21 used. Doodling for almost 5 minutes. Okay, it's going forward. Python pip install Flask Entropic. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I do. Levitating. Yes. Final script. The script Flask is installed on blah blah blah, which is not on path. Okay. Deprecating Python 3 import app print API imports. Okay. I guess it's gonna do some testing with the script. Everything imports cleanly. Let me verify the full file structure. Project structure. Okay, so it seems to be my application structure with app.py requirements template with some HTML page and some CSS. Key design decision, blah blah blah. 2 prompt builder, bootstrap 5 separate tabs. Okay. To run export Entropic API key, your key. Okay. Key decision. So let's put that into Claude AI. Also look at that results just before, just so it got everything in mind. Install dependencies, or was that the same? So I guess I need to exit this, or /exit. Let's look at the usage. 22%. Okay. Let's run this. I am already in the correct directory, so that should be fine. Okay. Just use a virtual environment. Okay. I think it's been the same. Tech. One missing package. Install this first. Okay. And then I'm gonna try to reinstall the environment once completed. Tech. Paste the output when done. Okay. Everything installed. Now set your API key and launch. Get your key at console Entropic. Okay, so I'm gonna run this. I'm just gonna stop the video and restart. Okay, so I wasn't too sure about what I was doing in the background because I wasn't completely understanding this part, connecting the Entropic API. And basically, so there is two things. There is Claude Pro, so the prompt I'm using right now for $20 a month. and this is what I'm using as a chat or with Claude Code to build my app on the VPS on the right. And on the second hand, there is Encrypt AI, which is pay-as-you-go credits. And it's basically credits which will be consumed by my VPS when doing requests in the background. So imagine I am a user going to my website, is going to make a request to generate a switch or router's template. This part is going to potentially use some API usage with Anthropic or Claude. So this is what this budget or credit that it's going to be used for, okay? So I've just generated or added $20 of budget for the testing. And now I need to do the linking. So I'm going to go back there. Go to API key, it seems, so manage API key. I'm gonna create an API key. Create key. Okay, so I'm gonna do conf-gen MVP add. This is my API key, and basically I need to I guess I need to do this tac my API key. Okay, it seems to have taken the command, and now I'm gonna run my Python script with python3 app.py. Warning, this is a development server. Okay, so that's expected. Tac. It's running now. Open a second terminal on your Mac and run. Okay, then open, replace with your actual VPS server IP. Okay, now open a second terminal on your Mac. So I'm going to do this shell tac. Oh, okay, I wasn't expected to see an actual dashboard, but it seems that's it, because it was using localhost and I want to use my VPS, which is publicly addressed. So it seems it's generated some basic dashboard. So you know what, we're gonna trial this out right now. Let's put test switch armor catalyst 9348 ports, iOS-XE version. Yeah, let's keep this 17.12.3. management IP, let's put a dumb IP, so 172.16.99.1/24. Who knows, it's just an example. My default gateway will be 254. Uplink port, okay, so my uplink port, it's a 48, so let's take gigabit Ethernet 10/48. I want my last available copper port to be my uplink. I want to enable SSH v2. Let's create some dumb VLAN for now. Maybe it's not gonna work. Let's see what it does. It's just a test, you know. So VLAN number 10 is like a printer, and it's gonna be 192.168.10.0/24. Let's put 20 as an example. What do we have? Voice maybe. Let's do 192.168.20/24 additional context. Okay, so let's try this out. I want the port 1 to 12 to be on the printer VLAN. I want the port 13 to 24 to be on voice VLAN. What else? I like NTP server to be 172.20.99.10. Okay. Let's see what we get with this, I guess. So I'm going to click on generate config. Generation failed, error code 400. Your credit balance is too low to access the Anthropic API. Okay, so it seems I need to see how that goes. See if there is some really connection between my PC. I think I need to specify the real VPS IP as well, because I'm using some localhost. I don't really like that. I will rerun the same test with my VPS virtual IP, but I think it's getting somewhere good, because I have some kind of dashboard. You see, I can create some template for an access switch, for some router. So it's a pretty good start, I'd say. I'm gonna stop this video here, but I think we have the basics. I'm gonna try to get something clean so we can keep going with the next stage, okay? But I think it's far so good for today. We've played a bit with Claude AI, with Claude API. We've got some things spinned up. So yeah, I think we're good for today. Have a nice day, everyone, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.